I feel like she gives us a lot of work, but all the work is really informative, and she shows us like how this stuff is going to matter later on. A lot of the classes that we get, just like, oh, we don't really care because we're not going to need it, but she really shows us the importance of finances, and she teaches very well. So
my teacher, she's great. She's really good. I mean, she beats us down with work, but it's good. The repetition is good for you. Grade, well, it can go up if you do the work, go down if you don't, but it's good work.
She's a really good teacher. She's very informative. She can answer any of your questions any of the time. We just started coming in during Warrior Time, which is like a tutoring session in the mornings, which is 35 minutes. So I feel like now I feel a little closer to her, and I feel more comfortable asking her questions rather than shying away and kind of struggling by myself.
If they don't trust you, they're not going to give their all for you. And so from day one, I let them know everything about me that I can share with them. And I share all of my experiences. Because I teach economics and personal finance, I want them to make better financial decisions than I made in my past, because I wasn't allotted this opportunity to take a finance class in high school. So I go from college days, how I splurged and spent money that I didn't have, till now being an adult and having a family of my own, and how it is so important to save and to put money aside for that rainy day. I just think them being financially knowledgeable is the most important thing that I can give them as their teacher.
It's obvious that money's a part of everyone's life every single day. So without kind of this information, I think I'd be a little lost. My parents are pretty good with money. I would say they're very informed for themselves, but I never really got any information for myself from them. So having this class is very helpful, because I know in the future I'll need to know things to make sure that I'm stable financially.
When you leave high school, like, a lot of students aren't in the best financial situations, especially going to college. So it's important to know the right decisions to make and not to mess it up so you don't have to rebuild it. And when you're like buying a house, buying a car, so.
I feel like this class has helped me a whole lot. I have a debit card account through the school, through Henrico Federal Credit Union. And when I first got here, I had nothing to do with banking. My mom had to help me with all that stuff like that. But this class is really, really helpful. I'm able to really think about the purchases I make, and I can budget my money a whole lot better.
If you don't come from a background and you're saving money and putting it away, I think that it's so much worthwhile to get it outside of the home, even if you're not getting it at home. And a lot of my students aren't getting it at home. What I want them to take away is that they are knowing that they can make responsible decisions with their money. That's overall. When you get into college, you may not think about it, but after a while, those student loans add up. To know that you can pull out scholarships, or you can go seek money otherwhere versus getting a loan. And that is what I want them, because the first thing they're going to do, the majority of them are going to college or some sort of trade school. And so I want them to be very knowledgeable about financial aid and the right steps to take to get those grants, to get those scholarships, versus pulling out loans, because we all have them, or majority of people have student loans, and that debt is just increasing, by the billions year by year. So I think that's the takeaway that I would like them to have. And to always have a savings account. Put some money aside, because it's important to have. You never know that rainy day comes. Just something so simple as needing a tire for your car. If you don't have the money in the bank, how are you getting back and forth to work? How are you getting back and forth to school? You need to put some money away.